A very warm welcome back to GlobeTrotting. Garuda Indonesia faces aircraft groundings, impacting its ability to operate a routine schedule. But why is the carrier seeing its planes parked? Is this a short-term problem, or will it affect them for a little while longer? Well, first of all, across the Garuda Indonesia group, aircraft groundings persist. Whether this is for its mainline division or CityLink, it remains a challenge that must be overcome. Fleet data at Garuda Indonesia shows that at the time this video is being recorded, 17 planes are parked with 64 units listed as active. This number is changing on a daily basis, so you will have to bear with me if this is ever so slightly adjusted. The bulk, at the very least, of the parking comes from their commitment to the A330 family. Unfortunately for the airline, the reliance on the A330 is, well, quite strong. This wide-body family is seen at markets right around the world and also close to home, with the capacity it offers a huge positive in enabling growth across their route network. Based on also data, the A330s that are parked doesn't necessarily just include, say, one lone variant. Now, this ranges from the A330-300 to the next generation A330-900 part of the A330neo family, and even the A330-200, so you can very much see that every aircraft is affected in some way or another, with maybe just at a different point one variant having a bigger scope on the ground. Unfortunately, while planes do remain on the ground for the mainline division, things across the group get far worse when you examine the struggles at CityLink. CityLink, which is also part of Garuda's family, has nearly more aircraft on the ground than actually active, with, at the time of recording, 28 units listed as parked. The week before that, it was at 27. This is primarily from the A320 family, where you've got 6 A320neos and 15 of your A320s. These numbers are continuing to fluctuate and remain inactive, but the premise certainly stays the same. That is, an important family type simply is on the ground. All in all, group-wide from all of this, you can probably take that there are a huge number of jets on the ground and far more than the group would want, no doubt affecting its ability to operate normally. But why is this happening? Well, aircraft groundings, you should probably know, were not uncommon in 2025. That's not to say they were uncommon 8 years ago, but certainly with the way our industry and really world has progressed, with supply chain problems continuing to be a theme, whether related to manufacturers or engine providers, we're seeing more and more planes parked. However, for Garuda Indonesia, their grounding centers around more so reporting from Bloomberg and the necessary maintenance, which is becoming harder due to required payments that they are not making. As financial concerns have been a prevalent problem for Garuda Indonesia in recent times and turnaround initiatives have been put in place, some remain skeptical about the trajectory the carrier is actually headed. To cope with the struggles, forward payments are now being required by those conducting the maintenance to ensure that they are going to have the funds from Garuda Indonesia before they complete the work for one, labour, but also parts. For their job is to get the planes back in working order, but if they're not paid, they're hardly going to complete the work and planes are going to spend longer on the ground. The next few months are going to be fascinating for Garuda Indonesia. They must find ways to mitigate some of the struggles in maintaining their fleet. The Asian industry remains highly competitive and airlines continue to find ways to outperform each other on their route maps and in specific locations. The reality remains that if Garuda Indonesia does not have the required capacity available because planes are on the ground, it will struggle to commit to increase its flying. As a result, the possibilities of continuing to lose market share will really test its customer base's patience because of cancelled flights that will be a close watch. In an ideal world, Garuda Indonesia continues looking towards the future, but equally places importance on ensuring its finances are in a stronger position to avoid situations such as what's occurring now with payments related to maintaining its fleet. Keen to hear your take down below in the comments. Thanks a lot for your support. Take care, be safe, and I'll see you in a couple of days for your latest industry recap.